We've just arrived at the Blue Lagoon Beach Holiday Park, just on the outside of Wollongong on the Central Coast. We've arrived here a bit later than we'd like. We're only going to stay for one night, but it's looking like we'll probably stay for two. Absolutely awesome facilities. We've just set up the van, heaps of cabins to choose from. For 4 people, 2 adults, 2 kids, full van, powered site, the whole works, $72 a night. A little bit pricey for what we want to be doing, but we're just finding it really hard to get the free camps between like Sydney, actually like sort of the New South Wales East Coast. The free camps are few and far between unless you want to head right inland. Now we're sort of left Sydney, we're starting to cruise up the coast. We want to sort of enjoy this coastline, so we've sort of put that in our budget for our trip, and we want to sort of make that work. We've got a week between Wollongong and Port Macquarie, and then we're going to set up and stay in Port Macquarie at the NRMA Caravan Park for probably the best part of 10 days. We're really looking forward to that. We're starting to get a bit cool in the evenings, which we're not a great fan of, but I know as we start heading further and further north, where it's going to be primo, the rain has left us, which has been great. So now it's time to get a tinny, kick back, or hopefully, actually saying tinny, hopefully I can get the tinny out while we're down here. I saw on like Google Maps, there's some like awesome little bays and stuff down here. So I wouldn't mind getting the tinny out, flicking a few lures, trying to get some fish, crabs, I'm not sure. I've never really been down here or explored down here, so it's going to be a really, really good time. But for now, beer time, let the kids have a swim. I think Mum's preparing dinner. We're on one here. See yous. Last night at Blue Lagoon in Wyong. There's this big bay here called the Entrance, big river mouth, goes out to ocean. The wind's just starting to get up, we're a little bit late. But we're going to go flick a few lures, see how we go. A little bit of fishing. Got Lenny here, my right hand man. My deck hand, Sabrinna and Surya. See how we go. My new, brand new bait caster, Abu Garcia, with the new Pen Fathom. Oh, we are on.
Is that dinner?
I don't know, 40 centimetres, that's how it looks here. I don't think so. No, good start, only been out for about 10 minutes. Woo!
We got a little bit luck today on a fishing day. We caught 4 flatheads. We returned 1 and they are ready to go. Just in flour, a little bit of paprika, salt, pepper. And we're gonna get it ready and go for sunset on the beach.
Central Coast. We're going to make our way out to the Hunter Valley, hopefully spend one night. We've been told by people who stayed at Blue Lagoon about this winery in the Hunter Valley called Pig's Peak. So we just tried to book in there. It turns out they're just a winery, but their restaurant is called Yellow Billy. So booked in there for a boozy afternoon, a few wines. And sort of treat ourselves. Hopefully the kids behave themselves. Sooty's been a star. Lenny driving us mad. But we're not done with the coast yet. After there, we're cruising back out to Nelson Bay. We've just arrived at Yellow Billy Winery. Oh, that's actually not. Yellow Billy's the restaurant. It's called Pig's Peak Winery. Now, because we're so big and massive, always got to do a little drive, like walk in, just make sure we can park. I'm not going to be able to park here. So hopefully it's drive through and around, set up, see how we go. Check it out.
How you doing?
Champers, babe.
You don't even like bubbles.
Good day. Holy. This is so much steeper than it looks. I'm telling you. Woo. Camera never does it justice. All right, come up, left hand down a little bit. It's nice and steady. That's it, straight on that, straight on that. Left hand down. So nice and steady. That's it. Straight on that. More gas. So nice and steady. That's it. Straight on that. More gas. Perfect. Come to me, excuse me. Don't hesitate on the gas, hun. Feed it. This is what we're doing it for. All the adventures. Check it out. We're deep in the forest now.
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm picking up rubbish. This is why state forests, national parks, full drive, like even all you New South Wales hunters, this is middle of the state forest, and like look how easy leaving it. I know it's not everybody, but if everybody just took a piece of rubbish or just helped taking their own shit out, this wouldn't be a thing. Obviously this car has rolled or been stolen or whatever the backstory is behind this car, and we can't take that. And we can't take these abandoned mattresses. But if you bring them here, you've obviously had enough room to bring them here. So take them with you. It's as easy as that. It's disgusting and lazy. Like there's nappies. Like it's just disgusting. I always like to hang on to these firewood bags when I buy my firewood from the servo or side of the road or wherever I buy it. Because they're absolutely perfect rubbish bags. I know you see like those Respect the Bush drifter bags or whatever they are. But if you're buying firewood, get them for free. Easy as that. Burn your wood, take your rubbish. Easy. We've just spent the night in the Polkabin State Forest. We've just come up the Broken Back Road. There's a couple of free camps up in the State Forest. Really, really epic to come up here. We really pushed the van and our driving capabilities to the test. It was nothing that we really expected, but it all held up. It was all really good fun. Luckily, it's been dry for a few days, I think, but some big washouts and some big ruts, and the Big 200 loved it. The Caravan loved it. It was just all time. We had a great time. Now we're heading back to the coast, like I said yesterday. Hey, we are here at Nelson Bay. No, we're not. We're at Shoal Bay. Shoal Bay. On the Nelson Bay Peninsula. We have set up and the weather has just turned so gross. It's cold, windy, overcast, super gross. Well, we're not going to let it dampen our parade. We're going to go for a bike ride, find out where the boat ramp is and how accessible it is, or if it's worth going to a different one. And get the kids out of the car, have them a stretch. We got to go. Let's go.
What are you going on for today, my babe?
Here we go.
What am I making?
Beautiful.
I'm making what's called pastel.
Little pile of onions.
If you didn't know, Sabrinna is from Brazil.
Some lime.
And on the drive here today, I don't know actually what triggered it in my mind, but I thought, I just feel like pastels. So I went to my favourite. Now, let me just pause this. If you didn't know, this guy here is also like my favourite celebrity chef. He's the man. He's the man. Absolutely.
Who's him?
That's Matty Matson. He's the man. So on the drive down here from the Hunter Valley, I had like a craving, and I was like, I want to have pastels. So if you didn't know, Sabrinna's from Brazil. This is just like a street food. I don't know. This is street food. It's just like a quick, convenient, off the street, on the go sort of thing.
Like a sausage rolls here.
Yeah, like we have meat pies. They have pastels. We have sausage rolls, hot dogs. They have pastels. So this is just like going to be rolled out to be like a real thin pastry, and then you can put whatever you want inside. Like ham and cheese is a big combo. Cheese on its own is a good combo. Meat, I got some leftover Shag's barbecue pulled beef. I didn't know we had any of this left. Brent from Shag's Barbecue, thank you. Sabrinna stored a little bit away from me. And all you do is just roll it out really thin, cut it evenly, pinch the sides, and then just shallow fry it real quick. It just goes all crunchy and yummy. And that's it. That's what I'm doing. It's beautiful. I love it. So, has been a while since I made this, but I'm going to give it a go. Bit of meat, bit of cheese, fold it, and pinch it. So?
You default from locking. Use a fork.
When you buy these in Brazil, they're literally like 3 times the size of this. Like mine are pretty ugly and none of them are consistent, but
The taste is important, eh?
they will taste good. And then after they're cooked, you like dip them in like your sriracha, chili sauce, stuff like that. You're maintained. Getting deep fried. Come and check it out. Pastels. Ooh. So we're just going up at SeaJayBoat, and we don't want to stick it there now. We deep fry it. So pay the money, use the facilities. Yeah. Ooh.
How many of them have you had?
I've had a few. About a couple runs. I'll mix it up. Something different. It's something not usually like me, but we're doing it.
Still suiting.
Let's sit in the expedition. Bit of chili. This is my favourite go-to. Good hot chili sauce. I like it a lot. But just a little bit, not too much, and I will try. Sample. Oh. Good morning. Delicious. Pan-fried crumpets with wild Blue Mountain honey. Don't get much better than that. For a cold morning. Evan had a mocha. Started my day right. Full bellied and warm. Come on.
take it too far. Now I dwell in the sand like a fish on land. Like a fish on land. I started to get lost at the station where you live.
That is. Get the net, honey. One of the lightest gears, like a 10-pound line. 10-pound leader. Oh. Our time here at Shoal Bay has now finished. Yesterday rained flat out. It was shit day. Our time here at Shoal Bay has finished. It rained all day yesterday. It was a terrible time. Kids are locked up in the van. Literally no one was having a good time. We're just leaving Shoal Bay now. Gonna go get some groceries. We're getting a bit low on stock, and then we're heading up to Mile Lakes. I think it's a free camp actually, so that could be good. We also put the tinny in.
National Park.
Oh, National Park, so cheap. Thank God. And now, what else?
That's it.
Well, I put the tinny in this morning, went out for a fish pretty early, about 7 o'clock, we're on the water. Couple bonitos. Sabrinna was the queen of losing them today. Hooking them up, losing them. Hooking them up, losing them. Me, only hooking them up. Haha. Anyway, let's just know how we get on. Cheers.